Welcome to Studio 9. I'm your host, Robert Bettis. This is Positive Southwest Living, a chance to be a tourist in your own town. Kids, listen up. Good news. The El Paso Zoo is finally open. Today, we're going to dedicate Studio 9 to the fabulous animals and people of our local zoo. Now, we're going to see birds with mustaches who have love in the air with their special virtual promotion, Love Bites. And also, we're going to see some brand new exhibits and some new rules for your safety.
Hello, everyone. Hawk Pendleton here. Obviously, I'm from Australia, specifically Tasmania. I live in a hut, and I'm surrounded by completely deadly animals.
Deadly?
Deadly, completely deadly.
Dingly animals.
No, completely deadly, like die to die.
Oh, deadly.
Okay, joining me here at the El Paso Zoo and Botanical Gardens is the director of the zoo, Joe Montesano. Joe, it's so nice to be here, surrounded by all these completely deadly animals.
I mean, semi-deadly. Some are deadly. So we got some good animals, nice animals.
You've got
too.
beautiful animals.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
You know, you remodeled your zoo, and it is gorgeous. I've been all over this planet,
thank you.
and it is first class. But a problem happened. In November, you opened up. In May, you shut down. What happened, Joe?
Well, this particular area which we're in is our Chihuahuan Desert exhibit, which is our newest part of the bond issue that we've been working on over the years, fulfilling the bond. So we opened up this Chihuahuan Desert, which is, we are at the, El Paso is the tip of the Chihuahuan Desert, the real Chihuahuan Desert. This is a replication of all the animals that used to be here before we chased them out or before the environment changed. So we opened up in November, this great new exhibit, and then this silly virus came in and shut us down in May, I believe.
Oh yeah, that I've
you heard about
of that.
Yeah, it's a little
something
thing.
about that.
I'm not sure it's in Australia, but it's here.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll make its way down.
I'm sure
there.
it will.
Mm-hmm,
Yes.
Yeah. So, but now you're opening back up, and you want to let all the kids know and parents know, hey, you can come and see your zoo again, only with some safety precautions.
Correct. We are reopening very soon, and so we have some safety precautions in place. Guests will have to wear masks, of course. Your temperature will be checked on the way in, and there's hand washing stations that we put up. And it's opening with different hours because we had to adjust our hours for this. And so we're going to be open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9:30 to 3. And then weekends will be the same, 9:30 to 5. And we're closing on Monday and Tuesday to help us sanitize, do a deep clean, and get everything ready for the next Wednesday to come up.
Now you have the beautiful Chihuahuan Desert, but you also have Africa and you have other areas. Tell us about that.
Well, if you start, when you come in the gate, you start to the left, you go into the Africa section. So the Africa section has our giraffes, our zebra, our Red River hogs, different critters. They're from Africa, obviously, and plant life as well that is from Africa. So everything is kind of, that's why the gardens, we are now a botanical garden as well, so they're all incorporated into each area. So as you leave Africa, you come out, you cross the bridge, you go through, we have our theater and our restroom and our amenity section, if you will. You go into the Chihuahuan Desert, which is where we stand now.
Beautiful.
And after the Chihuahuan Desert, you go into the North American section, and then you have Asia. So you have the different biomes, basically, and animals and plants from each of those areas.
And Joe, I guess you keep walking that way for the Australian.
No, you have to walk really far. I mean, like around the planet. We don't really have an Australian section.
It's fine.
And it's not. We want to have
all
one.
the animals there are completely deadly, and you don't want your kids around that.
Well, we have some deadly, as you say, animals, dingly animals here, but we have most of them are very complacent and like it being here. They're not so.
What are some
deadly.
of the new animals? Not necessarily deadly.
Sure. Since we've been closed, actually, and they haven't seen the people yet, we have prairie dog exhibit over here. They're all brand new. They actually had babies already since they moved in, but they haven't seen the people yet. So they're all very curious now. And even the animals that were here, like the pronghorn behind us, they're kind of got used to not seeing people. So when the people come back, they're going to be very curious and very attentive to that. And we have two new mountain lions, cougars, mountain lions, pumas, all the same animal.
Deadly.
Deadly, very deadly, as you say. But they're the same animal, but they have basically they're on display now. They weren't even here before. So
there's only one animal you didn't mention, and I'm disappointed.
Why is that?
Quail.
We do have some new quail in, you were right.
Yes.
Desert quail.
Success.
They're very Gamble's quail. They have little tufts on their head. They're very cool.
Not deadly.
Not deadly. But we do have a deadly animal for you to help us with, if you don't mind.
What's that?
Our alligator over there has a tooth infection, so we need a tooth pulled out. And I'm not quite willing to do it. So.
Do I look crazy?
Well, you're from Australia, right? You're used to alligators, crocodiles.
Okay, thank you. And on that note, Joe, if you want more information, go to ktsm.com. Click on the Studio 9 tab.